Okay, let's look at the activity. 1 is a snail, 10 is a crab. We're going to begin by reading the storybook. For kinder and first grade, you're going to stop the storybook when it says that 2 crabs is 20 legs. But what you're going to do is, as you read, you're going to ask students to talk about the different combinations of legs that you see in the book. For example, it says 1 is a snail. You can say, that's interesting. I wonder what that means. 2 is a person. So then you can have a conversation about the idea that we're counting legs. And as we go through the book, we may have different combinations of legs. For example, that 5 is a dog and a snail. So then what you're going to do is you're going to assign, depending on the grade band you're teaching, you'll assign them a target number of legs and give them a set of cards with different pictures of animals on it. Now the animals are the same ones from the book, so they should have been introduced to them. You can also see the number of legs on the individual cards so that students can count them if they need to. But what students are trying to do, they're trying to build at least 3 different combinations of animals that would result in the target number of legs. So then as students find a certain combination, what you will then do as the teacher is walk around and discuss their combinations and help them to develop a more abstract equation that represents their model. So for example, for kinder and first grade, their target number of legs is 13. So they may say that they have a crab, okay, which is the 10 legs. And then they may have a person for the 2 legs and a snail. Okay, so maybe that's how they've decided to build their 13 legs. Okay, so then what you can do is talk to them about, okay, how do you see 13? Where do you see 13 legs here? So they might tell you, well, I know the crab has 10. So you say, okay, I have 10 crab legs. The person has 2 legs, okay, plus 2 person legs. And the snail has 1 plus 1 snail leg. I know 10 and 2 more is 12 and 1 more than that is 13. So our goal here is to try to help students connect the model that they're building with a more abstract way of representing the math and representing the total number of legs. In the upper grades, the numbers are a little bit higher. So let's say they were trying to build 48. Now, older students may not draw every single animal. They may say, okay, I want 4 crabs and 1 spider. So then for their equation, we can talk about how the crabs are equal groups of 10 legs. We can say, okay, we have 4 groups of 10 legs with our crabs, and then we have 8 more legs with our spider. So we can start using multiplication to show those equal groups when we have more than one of the same animal.